My name is Leslie Morgan Steiner. I'm a writer and an advocate for victims of domestic violence. When I was 22, I had just graduated from Harvard and moved to New York City for an exciting job at 17 magazine. I met a handsome, funny, sweet man who had also just graduated from an Ivy League school and had a successful career on Wall Street. We fell in love and had a fairy tale wedding that was reported in the New York Times, and I thought that the rest of my life was just beginning. But my life turned into a nightmare. I thought I had fallen in love, but I'd fallen instead into a psychological trap. My husband had been beaten by his stepfather since he was 4 years old, and he first beat me 5 days before our wedding at Harvard Memorial Church. It took me 4 years to leave him. I was fortunate. I was fortunate that it only took 4 years to leave. I was fortunate I did not have children with my abuser. I was fortunate that I was not financially dependent upon him. I was also very lucky that the police helped me and that domestic violence advocates provided invaluable support. So many other victims are not so lucky. Since publishing my memoir about this experience called Crazy Love, I've heard from hundreds of victims: grandmothers, teenage girls, gay men and gay women, Ivy League graduates, doctors and doctors' wives, eloquent writers, and people who are barely literate enough to tell their stories, but still tell their stories very well. I've learned that there are no stereotypes when it comes to domestic violence. And I've learned that abuse only thrives in silence. It only thrives when there's misunderstanding and a culture that too often blames victims. Leaving an abuser is one of the hardest challenges facing any victim. But we cannot succeed without the support and understanding of the police, our neighbors, our employers, and our family court system. Thank you for coming today. Thank you, everybody, for coming today and being here. Simply by your presence, you're taking a critical step to end the violence and stereotyping of victims, and to end the silence forever. And thus, you will be helping all of us to end violence against women and children and all of the victims in our society. Thank you so much.